Hey, I wanted to jump on quickly and just kind of talk tox because I had posted yesterday about going and getting a little refresher on the face. And it just sort of prompted some messages and DMs. And so I wanted to just jump on and talk a little bit more. So I personally feel like I came to the tox scene sort of later in life. I have girlfriends and guy friends who started like in their early 30s, and I think they saw it more as like prevention, so they would never get the wrinkles and signs of aging. And I probably would have too if I could have afforded it or if I had sort of known about it more, but I didn't have a skincare routine. It just wasn't like on my radar. So I think I've been doing it about 3 years now. My friend and a community member is the person that I go to see, and that's made it really comfortable and safe for me. I really trust her. I respect her as a practitioner. She was in hospital settings and different medical settings prior to moving to the medical spa sort of scene. So she's super knowledgeable and she deals with my questions. I have all kinds of questions about, what's this going to do? How's this going to look? All that. So that's been a really positive experience for me. I don't know if all estheticians are like that, like if you can just send them a text and be like, is this normal? Or what's going on here? Or do I need more Botox in my face? So I feel very privileged to have her in my life and on my side and helping me sort of through this beauty wellness path that I've been on. So for me, I use a product called Dysport, which I've called Dysport forever, but it's Dysport. And the woman that I work with explained all the products that they provide. And so I felt informed and made the choice that, I felt comfortable with. Got injected yesterday, here, up here. And then we did my neck, which I've never done before, but with my weight loss, I was looking a little saggy with my loose skin. So we're trying to zhuzh this area up. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. But it really does take about 2 weeks to settle. So if we can check back in 2 weeks and see how we're doing. And the other thing is sometimes there's a touch up. Sometimes, an injection site didn't take for whatever reason. And so she's really accommodating. If I go in, I'm like, I need a little bit here, a little bit more there. We take care of that. So I feel grateful for that. I can't believe I'm going to show these pictures, but it's easy for me to get down on myself, even though I've made so much progress and, I've lost weight and I'm exercising. I feel really, really good, but it's easy for me to sort of go back to that unhealthy place where I spent a long time sort of like not having a lot of self-esteem. And so she was just casually like, oh my gosh, you've come so far, in sort of your progress as far as your skin health and my weight loss. Because she also is the person that I work with for my GLP-1. So she knows a lot about me. She's been there from the beginning. So she was like, let me remind you. And so she sent me the pictures from my very first visit, like 3 years ago. Y'all, I'm going to show them because I practice humility. Holy crap. Okay, takeaways from these photos. Clearly I have lost weight. Yes. I mean, I was carrying a lot of weight around in my face. Like a lot of weight. I can't even believe it. Like I look at that and I'm like, who is this person? I showed my daughter and she was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know you were that heavy. So you just sort of get used to how you look. So, but more importantly than that, my skin is like transformed. Even the texture of my skin, the surface of my skin is completely different today. And I don't credit that all to doing, toxins in the face, but that helps. A healthy skincare routine, certainly weight loss, exercise, moving my body, all that good stuff. But I cannot believe the skin difference. It's like literally night and day. So there's something to be said for skincare. Weight loss aside, and just sort of like the shape of my face and the weight that has come off my face with weight loss. The texture of my skin, the, dare I say, like reversal of damage done to my skin is so mind-blowing. And so it was a nice reminder of like, oh, look how far I've come in so many ways, not just in vanity, like, oh, how I look, blah, blah, blah. But like, holy cow, it's kind of cool to look back. In the same way that I look back like in the 90s when I used to wax my eyebrows and they were like pencil thin. Sometimes we have to look back to appreciate, how far we've come. Like a speaking testament to having a good skincare regimen, not only just sort of the daily AM, PM regimen that I have, but the maintenance of going and seeing an esthetician, who I like to call Estie, every 3 to 4 months or every 6 months or whatever it is, for facials, for the Botox or Dysport or whatever you prefer, and medical grade skincare, and just taking care of your skin. Those before photos literally take my breath away, not in a good way. So I just wanted to share that. Like, I'm human. I'm doing this one day at a time, just like you guys are. So I don't know. I like the progress. I see the progress. I'm happy with it. It was a nice reminder of, oh yeah, look how far you've come. And excited to sort of see where it goes. And we will see where it goes, because in about 2 weeks, when I show you sort of how the medicine has set in my face, specifically my wrinkles and lines, I also get this like crazy glow from Dysport. Like my skin just radiates. So that's one of the other reasons why I really like it. So you will be seeing more of this in about 2 weeks to sort of see the outcome. So this is just 24 hours, so we'll see. I had to jump on because a friend just reminded me. They were like, what happened to the BBL MOXI laser treatments you got? Duh. I completely forgot to add that into my Let's Talk Tox video that I released, and for no other reason other than I just completely forgot, and I was thinking like neurotoxins, because I had just gotten a little refresher of my Dysport, but 100% the BBL MOXI laser treatment, of which I've had 2, and I'm waiting for my 3rd one for the fall, actually, because this summer I'm sure I will have some sun exposure. There's no doubt that that has also helped and led to my improved skin health and appearance and texture. No doubt. Definitely with my sunspots, like, just is. So I cannot believe I forgot that. To my loving friend who reminded me about that. And I want to be completely transparent. I wasn't not trying to include it as part of my process, because it 100% is. I just had like tox on the brain, neurotoxins on the brain, and was not even thinking about my journey with the BBL MOXI lasers, of which I'm a huge fan and will continue to be. And it is a big part of my overall skin health, skin wellness, skincare routine, and maintenance. And so I don't want to leave that out as part of, my sort of before and my afters, especially if you look at those before pictures, which I'm really going to regret making public. But it's just so drastically different. And I do absolutely credit all the things that I've done and changes that I've made and procedures that I've done for that improvement, including BBL MOXI.